Maya Angelou famously said that when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. No need to repeat, give them the benefit of the doubt, or simply hope that your eyes might have deceived you the first time. No. It's either you learn from their clear display of who they are, and as a result of that knowledge, you run to any direction away from them, or you get ready for a life of torture, where the same thing keeps happening again and again and again with this person or these people, where you don't even realize that the real true solution is to get yourself out of the formula, because you, this person or these people, and this energy child that you're creating together is not working. And in this video, we will talk about how to trust your gut, literally, because it's your second brain. And in fact, in this case, it's better than your first brain because it's able to feel the future. Whereas your first brain is, relying and is waiting for some trial and error and some empirical evidence before it gets to a conclusion about things. And by the end of this video, you will be able to trust your gut feeling, your intuition, and nothing goes by unnoticed, even if it's wearing 1,000 masks to deceive you. But before we do that, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, here on this channel, I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to spread the message. So, when you enter a room full of family or friends or colleagues, and you immediately pick up on this vibe or energy, and you know for sure that there were some fishy discussions or conversations before you got there, even though everyone's smiling and inviting you over, you just know. And this is one of the best ways to see clearly, to prove to yourself that your intuition and your gut feeling is a real thing, and that it's always at work. And this is very important because this is always happening, in any setting, in any scenario. And discussing this gift is important because it can save you. It has the power to save you from a lifetime of regrets, bad decisions, and the self-loathing that follows, as a result of being so helpless in the face of several manipulative tactics, deceptions that you seem to no more be able to defend yourself against. It's gotten to the point that you have completely forgotten that there is a part of you that can detect these things, because that's what's really happening here. Your eyes, your ears, and your analyzing mind might not be able to pick up on these things because it has so many things going on over there. It will try to prove and disprove things. It will try to come up with all kinds of reasoning so that you don't listen to your own intuition. And this is where you come in and stop your mind. Just command your mind to stop and start to tune into what your body is trying to tell you. Because you would be surprised to know that our bodies have the intelligence to pick up on things, and it will do for you what your analyzing mind can't. Because our mind is so busy with a lot of things, there's a lot of thoughts, and is already so cluttered with a lot of already pre-existing beliefs and all these things that are going to cloud it from really clearly seeing things for what they are and people for who they are. And this is why you have to start trusting your second brain, because there is no bias. It's just going to tell you what's out there. And it's going to happen whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter if you're hoping that this thing or this person would turn out a certain way. This does not matter to your intuition. It's just going to tell you what's out there, and this is why you can rely on your intuition. It's not going to lie to you. It's not going to try and analyze your interests, your beliefs, your thoughts. It really doesn't matter, and this is why you can rely on this intuition. This is going to save you a lot of time. And the best time to deal with unruly people is the first time they offend. They sure didn't care not to offend you, so I don't think you should care about staying on their offensive line or whatever. Get out after that first realization. Because if you're not careful, there is more where that came from. Because what did you think? Did you think that they all of a sudden started to act like an a-hole out of nowhere? No. They've had a lifetime of experience, and you're not about to stop that. You have two choices. The first one is not to allow them into your life on account of their conduct. And the second one is to be on the receiving end of that practice, their practice. And I don't think anyone in their right mind would choose that. So choose carefully, because I don't think it's fun to continuously be in the presence of someone that is just a repeat offender. They're just continuously doing this thing that is causing you a lot of pain and suffering, and you just accept that for whatever reason. And you need to start being brave. You need to start looking into the truth here instead of creating this scenario that does not exist, because you can control and make things happen for yourself and within yourself, but as far as other people are concerned, they will take their time. They have their own unique journey, they have their own stuff going on, and I don't think you should be the one to suffer through that journey just because you are blind to the fact that they are doing this intentionally. You should know that you are allowed not to let certain people into your life, and that you have the choice to not to be in the presence of someone who gives you such negative energy. There is even a Bible verse. There is a verse in the Bible about not letting the wrong kind of people into your house. It even says not to greet them or something. It's very brutal. Even God is telling you, is actually ordering you not to let certain people into your life. And that's saying something. And your gut feeling about someone is a message from God. It's a warning from God that you should take seriously, because God created all of us, and when He's telling you that I created this person in such a way that I'm now giving you a warning about them, and you ignore that and you do whatever you like, then I guess you're going to have to face the consequences, and I don't think that's worth it. And this is why you should listen to this message, to your gut feeling, to this supernatural power that you have to tell what people are like. The other thing to consider is that, they say your peace of mind is your highest good in life. And I believe that with all my heart, because no relationship, companionship, friendship is worth it if you are fighting half the time, gossiping, lying, cheating. Why? You don't need this. You have to protect your peace at all costs. So be courageous enough to ditch toxic relationships, or even better, stop them before they become a relationship of any kind. Because there is a price to pay for not listening to your gut feeling, and that is a high price. Don't worry about missing out on someone who dared to show you their true color. I mean, they didn't even try, and we thank them for that. And for the smart ones, we have our intuition to figure them out, because they might fake their actions, their words, but energy never lies, and we will always catch them. Just make it a point to miss out on people who are drama-centered, ego-centered, egocentric, just lying for no reason, deception, etc. You are not their therapist, because if you were, they would be the one crying. But no, you're the one crying. So you should be able to stop this. The silliness has to stop, because there is no need for that. So now let's talk about how you can actually do this, how you can practically apply this in your life, how you can practice it. And it's very simple. It's easy. If this is a person you barely know, just no contact, block, go into the abyss where they will never find you, because they're not worth it. Never be pressured to, into dating, socializing, befriending psychopaths, because they're just not worth it. No reason is good enough to go after these people or to let them into your life. No loneliness, no neediness, no fixing people, none of that. You don't need that, because in the end, it's not worth it. We tend to be lenient, we tend to give the benefit of the doubt to newer people in our lives, because we feel like we haven't explored enough. But I think once they show you their color, that is an indication of what's to come. And I don't think it's worth taking that risk. So the second category of people, the kind of people that you need to deal with, this might be a person who's close, a family member, someone you've known for a long time, because people change and you're not supposed to suffer through that change, like we talked about already. So if this is the case, there are two things you can do. So the first thing is to come up with a convincing lie. Yes, I said lie. Because you're supposed to lie to get yourself out of this. No one's expecting you to be open, honest, and nice all the time so that you can get burnt in the end. No. You know what to do. Come up with a convincing lie so that you don't have to spend a lot of time around this negative energy. The second thing is, if this is impossible, then you're going to have to face them. You're going to have to tell them that whatever interaction or relationship this is, it's not working out. It's causing you problems. There is a lot of emotional turmoil within you because of your interaction, and you just can't. Because this awkwardness is worth it. It will be worth it in the long run, because you will see that if you go on ingesting all this negative energy, you are the one who's going to end up hurt.